As the old proverb goes, time flies when you're having fun. But what about when you're flying at supersonic speeds? Well, with the retirement of the SR-71 and the X-15's flight days long gone, the crown for the fastest aircraft now rests on the wings of aircrafts. But in a world where speed is king, which fighter reigns supreme? Join us as we take a thrilling dive into the world of aerial velocity and explore the top 10 fastest fighter jets currently in service. But be warned, the speed you see here is not for the faint-hearted. These speeds were achieved in special test flights, under optimal conditions, and without the added weight of weapons or external fuel tanks. So buckle up and get ready for a high-flying adventure as we reveal the elite of the fastest aircraft in the world. Number 10. McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II. The Phantom is a legendary aircraft that has become synonymous with the Cold War era. Although many of its operators have since retired it, the aircraft continues to soar through the skies under the watchful eyes of the air forces of Turkey, Greece, South Korea, and Iran. One of the most distinctive features of the F-4 Phantom is its unaerodynamic shape. Despite its boxy appearance, the aircraft is capable of reaching incredibly high speeds, thanks to the sheer power of its General Electric J-79 engines. This has given rise to a popular saying amongst Phantom pilots and fans alike: a brick can fly if you stick a big enough engine on it. But the Phantom's legacy goes far beyond just its raw speed. It was a versatile aircraft that could perform a wide variety of missions, including air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance. Its ability to carry a heavy payload of weapons and equipment made it an invaluable asset on the battlefield, and it played a significant role in many conflicts around the world. Despite its age, the Phantom remains a beloved aircraft among aviation enthusiasts, with many air shows featuring stunning displays of its power and agility. And while it may no longer be at the forefront of modern military technology, its impacts on aviation history is undeniable, and its legacy will continue to inspire pilots and aviation enthusiasts for generations to come. Number 9. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. The F-22 fighter jet represents a breakthrough in military aviation as the world's first fifth-generation fighter and the sole stealth aircraft featured on this list. With less than 200 Raptors ever produced and no exports made, the US Air Force remains the exclusive operator of this aircraft. While many of the older jets on this list struggle to break the sound barrier when flying at low altitudes, the F-22 is a standout performer. It boasts incredible speed even at sea level, with the ability to reach Mach 1.2 while carrying full armament without any significant drag. This is made possible by the aircraft's internal weapons bay, which store armament without causing any additional resistance. The F-22's exceptional capabilities also include the ability to supercruise, reaching speeds of over Mach 1.8. Without utilizing afterburners, this advanced feature is a signature tactic of fifth-generation fighter jets and allows for greater fuel economy and longer ranges, as afterburners are notoriously fuel-hungry. The F-22's unique design and capabilities have established it as a true marvel of modern military technology, representing the pinnacle of fighter jet performance. Its unmatched speed, stealth, and maneuverability have made it a vital asset to the US Air Force, and a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. Number 8. IAI KFIR. The KFIR aircraft, an Israeli modernization of the Dassault Mirage 5, is currently operated by a few nations, including Colombia, Sri Lanka, and the private military corporation Textron. This fighter jet boasts numerous upgrades, including a powerful General Electric J79 J1E turbojet engine that surpasses the Mirage 5's original SNECMA ATAR 9C engine. There are conflicting reports regarding the KFIR's top speed, with some sources suggesting a more modest Mach 2 capability. Additionally, as the existing KFIR airframes are quite old, there is a possibility that the aircraft may no longer be able to achieve such high speeds. However, most available information indicates that the KFIR's top speed is around Mach 2.3, with evidence suggesting that the model has reached this impressive speed in the past. Despite these uncertainties, we have included KFIR in our ranking due to its impressive performance capabilities. Its powerful engine and numerous upgrades make it a formidable fighter jet, with a potential top speed that rivals many other aircraft on this list. And while the KFIR's age may be a concern, its ongoing use by several countries is a testament to its continued relevance and effectiveness in modern military operations. Number 7. MiG-29. Created as a lighter alternative to the Sukhoi Su-27 and in response to the F-16, the MiG-29 was originally developed in the Soviet Union. Today it is widely exported and can be found in the air forces of Russia, Ukraine, North Korea, Poland, India, and many other nations. Despite being often compared to the F-16, the MiG-29 primarily served as a point defense interceptor, and thus had a relatively limited range and high speed. However, a clean MiG-29 is still capable of reaching impressive speeds, reportedly up to Mach 1.2 at sea level. That being said, the MiG-29 does have some limitations. For example, it cannot go supersonic while carrying a fuel tank. Nevertheless, its popularity among many nations around the world is a testament to its overall effectiveness as a fighter jet, particularly in the role of a point defense interceptor. Number 6. Grumman F-14 TOMCAT. The F-14, the first fighter jet of the fourth generation, was initially developed as a naval fighter for the US Navy. Although it has been retired by the USN and replaced by the FA-18, it remains in service with the Islamic Republic of Iran Air Force. Reports indicate that a clean F-14 has the potential to reach a maximum speed of Mach 2.5, but this assertion has yet to be substantiated. Number 5. MiG-23. The MiG-23 is a swing-wing fighter, developed in the 1960s and still used by several countries including North Korea, Syria, and Ethiopia. Although it was designed as an interceptor, the MiG-23's maneuverability is not as good as that of newer generation jets, and it has poorer performance at lower altitudes. Despite this, the MiG-23 was a highly advanced aircraft for its time and continues to be an iconic symbol of the Soviet Union's Cold War era aviation technology. Number 4. Sukhoi Su-27 family. The Su-27 was a prominent fighter jet during the late Cold War era, and it led to the development of a whole family of aircraft, including the Su-30, Su-34, Su-35, J-11 and J-16, among others. It is currently one of the most widely used aircraft globally. Some models based on the Su-27 have been reported to achieve top speeds ranging from Mach 2 to Mach 2.35. Although recent variants may not be as fast, refer to the section at the end of this list for more information on this. Compared to other fourth generation jets, the Su-27 cannot reach speeds of Mach 1.2 at sea level, and its top speed is also lower when carrying external weapons. Nevertheless, the aircraft's primary focus was not on interception, and its impressive speed at high altitude is a result of the powerful engines designed to give it a high payload capacity and acceleration. Number 3. McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. The F-15 is one of the most well-known American aircraft and is currently operated by the USAF, Israel, Japan, Qatar, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, and Singapore. Initially designed to counter the MiG-25 interceptor, the Eagle is slightly slower than its rival, but compensates for this with exceptional low-speed maneuverability. The F-15 holds a unique distinction as the only fighter jet to shoot down a space satellite and the only one to achieve over 100 aerial victories without experiencing air-to-air losses. Despite being more than 50 years old, the F-15 is still in production with the upgraded F-15EX model. Number 2. MiG-31. The MiG-31, which was developed as a replacement for the renowned MiG-25, shares a similar performance with its predecessor, except for its superior sensors, electronics, and armament. It was designed to be more versatile than the MiG-25, offering multiple variants, such as a multi-role fighter, bomber, and reconnaissance aircraft. Even though these variants were eventually abandoned, the MiG-31 still boasts impressive low-level performance, capable of reaching Mach 1.25 at sea level, a feat that earlier interceptors could not achieve. The aircraft is mainly operated by Russia's aerospace forces, with Kazakhstan also possessing a small number of MiG-31s. Out of the more than 500 MiG-31s produced, less than 100 are currently operational. Number 1. MiG-25. Designed in the late 1960s, the MiG-25 was a formidable fighter jet during the Cold War era, prompting the US to develop the F-15. However, the aircraft's current operational status is a topic of debate. Most countries that operated the MiG-25 have retired it, with Syria being the only official remaining operator. However, according to multiple reports, the Syrian jets have been grounded for years. Algeria demonstrated some flight-worthy MiG-25s in mid-2022, but it has since retired them as well. Despite this, the MiG-25 remains the fastest fighter jet to ever be operational, breaking numerous records with speeds surpassed only by the SR-71 and its derivatives. It was primarily designed as a high-altitude interceptor, with limited maneuverability and the inability to break the sound barrier at sea level, while carrying missiles, a common limitation among aircraft of its type. Alright guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.